Remember when Sky got her dog? It's National Puppy Day today, by the way.
Oh, happy puppy day.
Yeah. So Sky got a dog, Nugget.
Oh, little guy.
Nugget.
Little sweetie.
And we kind of had a feeling this would not go well.
Yeah.
You know, Sky had never had a dog before. She does no clue what she's doing when it comes to the dog.
Yeah. Cat person.
And she refused to ask the three of us, who all have been dog owners our entire lives, any advice, any questions she has. She takes to the internet. She doesn't ask us anything. And it's kind of crazy. And this has been going on for over a year.
Yeah.
Where, she'll run into a situation. We find out like, oh, I had to, take Nugget to the vet. And we're like, why? And for, I don't know, some weird reason. We're like, well, Sky, we have the answer to that. You didn't need to go to the vet, or you didn't have to search all over the internet and spend all day looking up. You could have just asked us.
Yeah.
Well, she's at it again. She still has not learned her lesson. Sky. I mean, a year into this thing, she still refuses to ask the three of us any dog advice questions, and now she has lost her mind.
We ain't done yet. It's time for the P1 Podcast.
Fun's not over yet.
Completely uncensored and unfiltered, except for that part.
Looking for the after party with it going.
The show's after show starts now.
So, Sky, before you say what it is that's going on with Lil Nugs,
we'll see.
Can you answer me this?
Yes, my friend.
Why is it that you won't ask us questions about your dog? Is it that you don't trust us, or that you just, don't want to admit you're having an issue, or what is it? Like, I don't get it.
You guys aren't there when the stuff is happening, so I'll normally bring it up to you the next day, but it's
too late at that point.
I've already WebMD'd it.
Right.
I've already...
Do they have a dog WebMD?
I don't know, but you know what I mean.
If they don't have Vet MD?
Patent pending. Patent pending.
I'm all over that.
Wait a
minute.
They do it. They have Pet MD.
Damn.
Yeah.
Thanks for ruining my amazing business plan.
Oh,
Thor.
man.
Well, it's already been used. I mean,
We were almost rich. So I think it's just that I'm like a new mom, you know what I mean? So when you're a new mom, you go one of two ways. Either you call your mom anytime anything happens, or you immediately Google stuff or go to a book or something. I've always been the person who Googles stuff because I feel like I'm not going to trust your answer, no matter who you are, even if you're a vet, and I'm going to have to...
Even if you're a vet?
But why do you trust Google more?
Because
Google can't examine your kid.
I think it's
your dog.
it's like she's coming up with the diagnosis.
But
so she's
you're just reading information.
Well, and you get like multiple opinions at once.
But that's terrible because it could be some like I'll Google. My dog has a collapsed trachea right now, Oscar.
Oh yeah, I Googled that many times. Since you told me.
And it could be a million different things. And some of the worst things on there is enlarged heart.
Oh my God.
This or that. And he doesn't have that.
It's always worst case scenario.
It's like it could be something simple like allergies, or it could be it's just collapsing a little bit because he's a terrier, or it could be an enlarged heart.
Mm-hmm.
But when you go to, you freak yourself out,
right?
Because you think, oh, could it be this? Then next thing you know, you're spending hundreds of dollars at the vet because you freaked yourself out thinking he has an enlarged heart,
right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
yeah.
So
it's very familiar. I don't.
So
I've stopped doing it as much because of my fiance.
Oh, good.
I don't go to the vet as much as I used to because of her.
Yeah.
There are times when I don't listen to her and I just go, and it's actually been, thank God I did.
See, she's your Google.
But I know she just talks me off the ledge.
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't
when I'm
know
by
either.
myself, no one talks me off the ledge.
I thought she was like a farm gal.
No,
I thought she knew everything about animals.
No.
I just assumed she did.
She just is more. I'm not like Sky, where if something's wrong with him, I want to take him right to the vet. She's more of it's going to be fine. Like this happens all the time, stuff like that, and we'll give it a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
So now I actually give things a day or two before I take him right to the vet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last time I was at the vet, I made the vet do a blood and stool sample.
That's so crazy.
Even though they didn't say one was needed,
And that's so much. It's so much money.
I felt there were more answers that were needed, so I requested they do that.
And did it come back?
Everything's fine.
Oh, really?
Everything.
How weird.
You don't say.
How weird, Sky.
Slightly anemic, but
Okay,
besides
really?
that, everything's fine.
Really?
Yes, slightly anemic.
All
So
right.
we do bone broth ice cubes, everybody. So
Is that true?
yeah,
Bone broth. ice
it's his
cube.
favorite
weirdo.
treat. It's his
You're
favorite treat.
I thought carrots.
Yeah,
was
that
his
and
favorite
carrots.
treat.
We're over carrots. We're over
Because her dog
carrots.
trainer told her not to give him dog treats for training, right? Just
Well,
the carrots.
not to, but
Oh.
there's stuff
This is what I'm
in
talking
your
about. This is what I'm
stuff
talking about.
in your house
This is what I'm talking about.
that you can
Bone
use as well.
broth. A dog. bone broth ice cubes.
Did you give him filtered water or did you give him water out of the faucet?
Filtered. But that's because that's what we drink. I mean, it's right there.
But,
It's next to the faucet.
The faucet is fine.
So if I'm going to the faucet and the tap is right next to it, why wouldn't I go to the tap?
Oh boy.
Because I love them.
Her servants
Yeah, they have to drink out of the hose.
out of the hose.
There's
Or
no
the toilet.
service.
Or the toilet.
Gets
Yeah, usually the toilet.
The toilet, really. Yeah,
But the fucking dog
Yeah.
gets filtered water.
Yeah, champagne, yeah.
yeah. Okay.
For you, Nugget.
All right.
Only the best. So yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It's like so annoying. It's sort of a lot. The dog did something for the first time the other day, and Sky has not stopped talking about it like it's the end of the world.
Yeah. I'm very invested right now. I was just checking my ring cam to see if I could zoom in and see anything. Because, so we were gone all weekend. So Nugget was with our dog sitter / trainer and was brought home Sunday morning. And Sunday morning, talking to the dog trainer, oh, hi, Nugget, nice to see you, da-da-da-da. And then all of a sudden, Nugget vomits everywhere. And I've never seen Nugget vomit before. We've had the sneeze, we've had the reverse sneeze, we've had kennel cough, we've dealt with a lot of sights and sounds, but never the vomit.
So Thor and I tried to explain to Sky, it happens all the time.
Dogs throw up.
My dog Coco throws up probably once a week.
Once a week?
Yeah, she gets in the shit.
Sensitive tummy.
Well, it's just this, what Emily, do you?
Yeah, Tito once every few weeks he'll go outside in the yard and he'll chew on some grass, which is like what they do sometimes to make themselves because they got like a little upset tummy.
Yeah.
No big deal. And then it's not everywhere. They don't
Sometimes I get
project-
into
Oh, wait.
mommy's White Claws.
Oh,
Not too much.
Tito.
I see my mommy throw up all the time.
Hey, wait,
So
Tito.
I'm like, oh, let me get on that.
I see.
Tito,
Yeah.
I didn't know you were the one getting
Get
into
into
the
the
White
pill
Claws.
bottles.
Oh,
Bottles.
That just makes me sleepy like mommy.
Oh, Tito, don't do that.
Sorry.
It's not good for you.
Sorry. I know.
Hey, Tito, don't judge me. Rude.
Yeah, so it happens to you too, right?
And I was us too, yeah.
Yeah, dogs throw up, Sky. It's okay.
Yeah, I know all things throw up, but it's been a year and a half, and he's not a thrower-upper. Like, I had a cat who threw up, like you said,
I know,
once
but
a
I mean,
week.
it's just saying. It's
Yeah.
not that big of a deal.
I know, but it's different.
But I get that though, like Sky freaking out. Like I get it because like Watson never throws up, my other dog. But so if he did throw up, I'd be a little nervous about
like,
it.
what's
Oh,
going
no.
on? What's going on with
But
this guy?
yeah,
Oh,
but
no.
my fiance would be like,
Yeah,
it's just
you're
a
an
dog.
idiot.
He throws
You're
up.
an
I don't know if
idiot.
I'm an idiot.
Well,
but he
no,
just-
that's what she would
no,
say.
I don't think
That's
she
what
would
she would
say.
say.
I don't
Yes,
think
she
she would.
So there was some grass in the throw up. I
Well, there you
examined
go.
the
That's
throw
why you
up.
called it.
Yeah. So
You
clearly,
examined the throw up?
well, I want to see what's going on.
Ew.
Yeah, is there blood in there? Is there
Oh,
grass in there?
Sky.
We got to know what's going on. And
He probably did it and then tried to lick it up afterward, right?
No, he didn't try and lick it.
Oh,
up.
he didn't?
No.
Okay, never mind.
No, he just like walked away.
My dogs never did that either.
Yeah, we have to stop Oscar
Oh,
because
yeah,
he wants
grab.
to eat it.
I used to have to grab Lucita's
Yeah,
collar.
it's not good.
No.
It's really not good for them.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't like any food in there. It was all like liquidy and grass.
Can we
so
not?
maybe if there's
This
food
is so
in there,
fucking gross.
he'd want to eat it. But anyway.
Sky's like sniffing it, trying to figure out what it is. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Boo, did you give him food again?
So, the dog trainer dropping him off basically was like, oh, that's weird. He hasn't done that all weekend.
Yeah, allegedly.
And then she's like, yeah, and all his poops look normal over the last 2 days. She goes, but, clearly, because he just threw up and that's not normal, keep an eye on him. And, if it happens again, let me know. Like, we'll see.
But
And-
those tiny wheels in your head are turning now.
Oh, yeah.
Tiny wheels.
Yeah,
So tiny.
and so now I'm on the lookout for any more vomit. Luckily, no more vomit, but when it comes to eat his first meal, he's not eating, and so I'm a little concerned. I'm like, okay, so I'm
Sounds
watching
like they
him.
were giving him too many treats over at the other place.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well,
All right.
actual treats.
Yeah, I can't handle it.
Seriously, could have upset his stomach.
The bone broth.
So we did give him some bone broth to try and open his appetite and
Carrots.
to get him to eat. And then finally, it was like Sunday night by the time he ate his first meal. But all I want to do and have been consumed with ever since then is I want to see his number 2.
Why do you want to see it?
What are you talking about?
I want to see what's going on there. Because
Why?
if we have a stomach issue and we're eating grass because we're
Is he
upset,
acting
Well,
differently?
he already threw it up.
the grass.
Yeah.
But what made him eat the grass? Why was his tummy
He might have
upset?
just been overly excited.
It could be.
Or nerves from returning
Could be.
home.
Yeah.
I mean,
Could be. Or, maybe we have some internal bleeding going on.
You are
or he just
We
has
don't know.
Have you ever had an
psycho.
Have you ever had an upset tummy?
Yes.
Like we all get upset tummies once in a while.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just want to confirm with the number 2.
What are you confirming? What happens
Are
if
you
it's,
gonna get in there?
yeah, what happens if it's diarrhea?
Then we're probably going to go to the vet. No joke.
Sky, he's a year-old dog. The chances of him having anything severely wrong are so slim.
Or so high.
No, they're really
No one
slim.
knows.
It's a year-old
No one
dog.
knows. It's
You can't talk to her.
There's no point.
I mean, if he was like
She's-
13, I'd be like, ooh.
She's convinced herself already that he's got like stomach cancer or something. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
no.
Well,
It's
it's
insane.
leukemia.
I mean,
And-
Leukemia?
Well, that's why we did the blood draw last time, but it came back clean, like I told you guys.
You're a loser.
So I don't think that makes me a
Yeah, I
loser.
know, it really
okay,
does.
So the
okay.
vet
I'm telling
told
you
you
that.
he's fine. You thought he had leukemia, and you made them do a blood test.
Yes,
you don't
are
think that makes
fucking
you a
nuts.
loser?
and I've collected all his blood work over his whole entire life to compare all the numbers of his blood work. So
You know who does this? Psychos.
Yeah, no.
My dad does this about his blood work because he actually has leukemia.
Well, listen.
and he's but
I might understand
no,
that.
I know,
Big
but
Vic,
but
I
it's
get it.
but it's the point with my dad where it's a little much. Like he freaks himself out because
Okay.
he knows too much about what's going on. And it's over the top.
Yeah.
well,
This
Nuggets.
is what reminds me
Excuse
of.
me.
It's crazy.
Nuggets had inconsistent blood work, so I feel like it's prudent to compare
Dude,
all the
she's
numbers.
nuts.
Is the vet concerned?
The vet called me the first time they did blood work because they were concerned regarding his numbers being too anemic. So anyway,
It's the
Okay,
bone
so
broth
then-
ice cubes.
thank
then
you,
the vet's taking care of it. You don't-
Emily, thank you. So anyway, I've been on the lookout for a number 2 since Sunday morning, and it hasn't happened yet. To the point where my family is upset at me because anytime I'm away from Nugget and they're around, I ask them, did he take a number 2? Are you sure he didn't? And I am
Can you stop calling it number 2? We're on the podcast.
Yeah.
You can say take a shit.
Take a
That's
poopy.
pretty crazy that he hasn't taken a shit since Sunday.
Sunday. Well, I don't even know if he took
Usually
one.
my
on
dog
that.
shit like 3 times a day.
Really? That's a bigger problem.
I think I think it's the older dogs because Buster and Oscar shit like crazy, but Watson only does
Coco
like once
goes
a day.
once a day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tito, maybe he'll skip a day even.
Sometimes that'll happen too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't that crazy.
So I hadn't been able to find one, and I may or may
It's
not.
under your pillow.
No, it would be under my pillow. He's potty trained. I may or may not have looked in my yard with a flashlight at the crack of dawn this morning.
Come
to
on,
see
dude.
At
if I could
2:30?
find
Come
a
on,
number-
dude.
To find a number 2.
You fucking weirdo.
Didn't find
Stop
it, Thor.
it.
Thor still no number 2.
I mean, does he bury it?
No.
I don't know. Some dogs do that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Like they kick on the
Yeah,
back
yeah.
of it and throw
That's
stuff
actually what
over
Tito
it.
does.
Yeah.
God. Okay.
Yeah.
So what?
So I don't know. That's like literally.
You're gonna call the vet and ask for a laxative?
I've been checking the
I've
ring.
stuck my finger up his ass. if I could clear the space.
I have been checking the ring camera all morning to see if I can see him go outside and go number 2 on the
Is your
camera.
husband home?
Yeah, why don't you ask him?
I will, but he's still annoyed at me from asking him a zillion times yesterday. So he basically has told me he'll go number 2 when he needs to go number 2.
He's right.
And so we're still waiting. I'm on shit alert.
You
so
are really wild, man.
so that's the latest.
Okay.
With
Wow.
Sweet little Nugget. Yeah, and
You
then
are nuts.
well, I don't think I'm nuts. And then I may have kind of set my husband into a tailspin yesterday. He was already annoyed about me asking about the shits so much. And then you guys know how I broke my vegetarianism yesterday morning with Sky's Drive-Thru Surprise.
Yeah, some carne asada.
Had half of a carne asada burrito.
Good.
First time I ate red meat. That's red meat, right? Yeah. In the whole entire year. And turns out, because I'm, keeping an eye on Nugget, I've been kind of keeping him close to me. And last night before bed, I was taking a shower, and Nugget was curled up on the mat right outside the shower. And I'm washing. My hands are up in my hair, and I don't know. I think by putting my hands up, it kind of made something shift in my tummy a little bit with that California burrito. And
What is she about
What's
to
going?
say?
What the fuck is happening?
Did you take a shit?
no, I didn't shit. But what happened is, and I never do
happened?
this.
What's happening?
I let out a squeaker in the shower.
Oh, Sky.
That's not what it
Sky.
sounded like. It was very high pitched. It was like, yes, when you're letting
really
air
good, Eddie.
air out of a balloon. Yes, just like that. Yeah.
Instant relief.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beefer.
No, it was a
You
squeaker.
got squeakers and you got
was a squeaker.
beefers. Okay,
Oh,
that's
God.
a beefer.
Yeah, and please stop now. And it kind of even shocked me because I think it came out because I put my hands up. And
Stop doing this.
Yeah.
Some
Eddie,
moved in
please
there.
stop doing that. And Sky, please stop putting your hands up.
Are you never something else gonna come
Yeah,
out?
I am.
Both of them need to
Like,
stop.
please.
Well, it kind of startled me because I wasn't expecting it, but
Did something come out?
no, but just
No nuggets?
no little nuggets. But what it did do is send fucking our dog Nugget into a tizzy.
What? How loud was this thing?
It was very high pitched, so I think with the dog's hearing,
He's
you know
the
what
one
I
that can
mean?
hear it?
It was like a dog whistle.
Yes. So, but I don't. He's never heard that before. So immediately he goes into the dog panic of like, what's that fucking sound? Where's it coming from?
I have to shit. I have to shit.
It's mommy's asshole.
So he starts running around the bathroom and then our bedroom and then the house because he's looking.
He's trying to get away from you.
Well, no,
Stinks, probably.
he's like so confused about where that sound he's never heard came from. And then next thing you know, the husband walks into the bathroom and goes, did you hear something? Is something going on? Nugget's acting like there's like an intruder or something. And I don't know what to say at
It's an
that
air
point.
intruder.
I'm like, do I admit to the squeaker and tell him the whole story?
I don't think so.
No, you just say, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I said. Man, that's crazy. Maybe you should look around and like look outside.
Oh my God, Sky.
So my husband then searched the perimeter for like 15 minutes because of my
Because
squeaker.
of the squeaker?
Yeah,
Oh, that's gross.
it was quite a day of bodily fluids and functions at my house yesterday.
God.
Ridiculous,
Yeah,
man. Well,
yeah.
hopefully you'll get into the dog shit today and
Thank you.
set your mind at ease.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome.
much.